So I am actually enjoying the conversation. We started yesterday, and some of you are really, really doing well. I'm enjoying the conversation. Your comment section below, some of you are expressing your disgust towards some of the presidents who are not doing well. And we're just sitting there when when I was giving his talk and all of that. Yeah. So in today's segment, let's look at some of the things. The first one is that President Duma Boko was actually appointed as the chairman of the African Leaders Malaria Alliance. Let's give a shout out to the President Duma Boko. Yeah, because he gave a talk, and this is the talk that that led to the appointment. Let's listen to the talk.
We have seen how our complacency over the years, and I want to call it that, has placed us in situations of vulnerability, even fatal vulnerability, where we are now at the mercy of external powers on account of our over-reliance on aid coming from the developed world. We need to move away from this. And as we do, we need also to ensure that in the future, any change that must be effected is not dependent on or driven by or triggered by crisis. Because these crises, as we learn, sound in human lives and livelihoods. We need to mobilize, as President Kagame urges upon us, domestic finance for our health care. We need, in the process of so doing, to avoid falling into the trap wherein governments pride themselves in the true universal provision of standardized low-quality goods and services. We need to provide quality health care for our people. And we need to make the points for the private sector as well that they need workers, they need skills. And these skills must be provided by a healthy, vibrant work class whose health and vitality must become as much their concern as the private sector as it is the concern of governments. And so it seems to me that the partnership isn't escapable. It presents itself, it obtrudes, it pushes itself forward. Because if the private sector doesn't take the rightful place next to governments, they run the risk at some point of not having the kind of workforce that they need to power their industries and to drive their profits valorization. And so it seems to me that the cases makes itself emanate for this partnership between governments and the private sector. We also need to appreciate, and I've seen in Botswana, young professionals in the institutions of learning engaging in vigorous subjacent experiment teaching. One told me, went around in the most powerful areas of the country and interviewed old people and asked them, you don't have a clinic in your area, but children have been born here. You've raised healthy families in this area. How did you do this? And you were the first local nation men who were using local plants and birds. And he says he's now taking some of these and he's testing them. And he has established that some of them carry some serious potency in relation to some of these critical conditions.
Yeah, did you listen to the talk? Yeah, he said wonderful things. He challenged those present. We can do better. We can do better. I think that's what he was trying to tell them, that we can do better as a continent. And I was listening. I think they invited the Prime Minister of Barbados, and she was challenging the leaders. I listened to an excerpt of what she said. She said that it's a high time we change the mindset. He said Africa shouldn't just be apostrophe in modern history.
That we were not simply apostrophes to the history and the modern history of humanity, but that truly we are the ones who can level the playing field and to create the opportunities that will allow the world to see people, hear people, and feel people.
Imagine, we have 40% of the world natural resources. So 40% is coming from Africa.
How not does a continent that has 40% of the world's minerals not be in charge of helping to secure the destiny and stability of the planet?
We can make a difference. All we need to do is to come together. Imagine DRC. DRC can power the whole of Africa, give us electricity because they have the water bodies, they have everything to give us electricity so that we stop all these dooms or light outs in some part of Africa. DRC can do that. Talk about mineral resources, DRC, but what is happening in DRC?
Rwanda-backed rebels have occupied a second major city in mineral-rich eastern Congo.
Fighting, they are fighting. Even the summit, the president of DRC did not attend. Why would he attend a summit when his people actually they are fighting there? He can't leave them. How is it? Sometimes when I listen to the talks, from these summits, and I look at some of the presidents sitting there, I ask myself, like, when they go back and they are descending down, they are descending from their plane, are they happy? Oh my goodness. And when they sleep, whether they dream, do they dream? Like you see your people suffering and you are the cause of the problem and you continue to be there and you allow your people to suffer, except your family and friends and loved ones. Like, seriously, listen to the comments. Watch. I read the comments and you could see some people are just angry and they try to, express their disgust, not happy. Why? Because of some leaders, so they're not doing well. They're not helping their people. Please, we have to change as a continent. We have to change. We have to change and make the lives of our people better. Like, look at how they subject our people to ridicule in other countries. Look at what is happening in the United States. They are deporting some of our brothers and sisters. They are chasing them all. Like, they chase them and they run for their lives. Why? Because they don't want to return to their countries. So, because of what is happening in their countries. Because we oh God. When I see some of the videos, I'm traumatized. I'm like, oh God. Why? Because they don't want to go back to the suffering. They don't want to go back there. Because when they were leaving, they told themselves, I'm not going back to my country again until I make it. And there are a lot of people depending on these people. Okay. So why don't we make our countries, great, so that our people will love to stay in their countries and work, and they go for these meetings, spend taxpayers' money, go for this meeting, come back, and it remains the same. Nothing seems to change. Well, that's all we have for you today. Have a wonderful day. Okay, it's Monday. Let's have a wonderful day. Let's continue the discussion. Let's continue the discussion. And I'm enjoying your comments, so please keep them coming. And don't forget to subscribe. Some of you, I know it's difficult for you to tap to subscribe, because if you want to subscribe to the channel, they'll ask you to key your name, the password is difficult. So you see, go to the comment section there. You see, there is a link. They tap it, and it makes it very easy for you to subscribe, so that you can follow the discussion, you can follow the conversation. Okay, so just tap the link below to subscribe. It makes it very easy for you. They don't tell you to go back to your your password and all of that, which makes it difficult for you to even like the video. So just do that. Tap the link. It helps you to subscribe. It helps you to comment easily. It helps you to share, like, and all of that. So thank you very much, those of you who have subscribed so far. The returning subscribers, thank you for your support. And those who are new to the channel, this is Lorato TV. And don't worry, as I said, if you have any questions, you want any help, we are ready to provide that. And I'll be loading a video also, making a video on, some people ask me, like, when you go to Botswana, you want to open a bank account, how do you go about it? I'll be making a video on that. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Have a wonderful day. Bye.